In the words of Winston Churchill, to improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Imagine a world where everything is stagnant, unchanging. It's a world void of growth, void of evolution. But we live in a universe that thrives on change, where change is the only constant. It's the stepping stone towards excellence, the essence of our growth. It's what makes us strive for perfection, to be the best versions of ourselves. So, dare to change, dare to improve, dare to be perfect. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever." This profound sentiment invites us to embrace the fleeting nature of existence while nurturing a lifelong hunger for knowledge. It is a call to live each day to the fullest, to suck the marrow out of life, while also cultivating an insatiable curiosity. It's about being fully present in the moment, yet constantly evolving. Remember, life is short, but knowledge is infinite. Abraham Lincoln wisely noted, "Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be." Happiness, you see, is not a result, not a destination. It's a journey, a choice. Every morning when you wake up, you have the power to decide to be happy, to view the world through a lens of positivity. It's about choosing joy, choosing optimism, choosing to see the silver lining in the cloudiest of days. So, decide your happiness, don't wait for it. As Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." We often place too much weight on the peaks and valleys of success and failure. However, life's true essence resides in the courage to continue, in the resilience to rise again. The ebbs and flows of fortune are but temporary. What truly endures is our will to move forward, to persist against the odds. So focus on the journey, not the destination. Albert Einstein once stated, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world." Ah, the boundless power of imagination. Unlike the finite nature of knowledge, imagination is infinite, limitless. It is the canvas on which we paint our dreams, the architect of our reality. It is the spark that ignites change, the force that propels us to create, to innovate, to dream beyond the stars. So embrace your imagination, let it run wild, let it shape your world. So imagine, dream, and create your world. Here we are, at quote 6. "The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today." Franklin D. Roosevelt. This quote is a testament to the power of belief, the courage to trust in the potential of tomorrow. It asks us to challenge our doubts, our fears, and our insecurities, for they are the only barriers in our path to greatness. Apply this wisdom to your life. Let it guide you when you falter, when you doubt. Let it inspire you to believe in the beauty of your dreams, in the promise of tomorrow. So remember this quote, etch it deep in your heart, and let it inspire you. Moving on to quote 7, "It's hard to beat a person who never gives up." Babe Ruth. This quote underscores the immense power of perseverance. It tells us that determination and tenacity are often the keys to overcoming obstacles and achieving our goals. In life, we will face challenges, but it's our grit and resilience that can turn those challenges into opportunities. This quote is your call to action, your reminder to never back down, no matter how tough the journey gets. So remember this quote. Engrave it in your mind and let it fuel your spirit when the going gets tough. Moving on to quote 8. "The measure of intelligence is the ability to change." Albert Einstein. This quote emphasizes the importance of adaptability. It suggests that true intelligence lies not just in knowledge or skills, but in our ability to adapt to new circumstances, to learn from our experiences, and to change our actions accordingly. Life is constantly evolving, and so must we. We must be ready to change our path, our mindset, or our strategies when needed. This quote is your motivation, your nudge to embrace change and to seize the opportunities that come with it. So remember this quote. Etch it in your heart, and let it inspire you to adapt, evolve, and grow, no matter what life throws at you. Moving on to quote 9. "Creativity is intelligence having fun." Albert Einstein. This quote highlights the inherent joy and freedom in the act of creating. It underlines the fact that intelligence isn't just about logical thinking or problem solving, but also about the ability to create, to invent, to imagine. Life, then, can be seen as a canvas, waiting for us to fill it with our own unique blend of colors, shapes, and ideas. This quote is your call to action, your invitation to play with your intelligence, to have fun with it, to use it to create something beautiful and meaningful. So remember this quote. Etch it in your heart, and let it inspire you to see life as your canvas, and your intelligence as the paintbrush. Quote 10. Knowledge is a lighthouse that illuminates our path. Anonymous. This quote encapsulates the importance of knowledge in guiding our actions and decisions. Like a lighthouse, knowledge serves as a beacon in the darkness, helping us navigate through the uncertainties of life. It shows us where we are, where we need to go, and the obstacles that stand in our way. This quote is your reminder to seek knowledge, to learn, to understand, to grow. So, remember this quote, engrave it in your mind, and let it inspire you to be a lifelong learner, to use knowledge as your guiding light. Quote 11. Understanding is the bridge between two minds. Anonymous. This quote captures the essence of understanding, its role in connecting us with others. Understanding is like a bridge. It links us, allows us to cross the chasm of differences, to empathize, to see the world from another's perspective. It shows us the importance of reaching out, of communication, of compassion. This quote is your reminder to strive for understanding, to listen, to empathize, to connect. So, remember this quote, engrave it in your heart, and let it inspire you to build bridges of understanding in your life. Quote 12. Empathy is seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another. Alfred Adler. This quote encapsulates the essence of empathy, its role in our interactions with others. Empathy is like a compass, guiding us through the complex labyrinth of human emotions. It allows us to feel what others feel, to understand their joys, their pains, their hopes, and their fears. In essence, it brings us closer to others, connecting us on a deeper level. This quote is your reminder to cultivate empathy, to be more understanding, to resonate with others. So remember this quote, etch it into your consciousness, and let it inspire you to navigate your life with the compass of empathy. Quote 13. Life is like a mirror, smile at it and it smiles back at you. Peace, Pilgrim. This quote bears the essence of our relationship with life. Like a mirror, life reflects what we project onto it. If we approach it with positivity, it reciprocates with positive experiences. If we face it with a frown, it frowns back at us. This quote serves as a reminder that your life's outcome is largely determined by your attitude towards it. So remember this quote, engrave it on your mind and let it motivate you to always approach life with a smile. Quote 14. Do not judge me by my success, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Nelson Mandela. This quote encapsulates the essence of resilience. It's not about never experiencing failure, but about getting back up each time we fall. In life, we're bound to face challenges and obstacles, but our strength is measured by how we respond to these setbacks. Do we give up, or do we dust ourselves off and keep pushing forward? This quote urges us to choose the latter, so remember this quote, engrave it in your heart, and let it inspire you to always bounce back with greater vigor. Quote 15, passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. Oprah Winfrey. This quote reminds us of the unparalleled power that passion can bring to our lives. It's the driving force that fuels our dreams and aspirations. When we find something that truly excites us, it energizes us, giving us the strength to overcome any obstacle in our path. It's this passion that pushes us beyond our limits, urging us to achieve what we once thought was impossible. So remember this quote and let it ignite the flame of passion within you, driving you towards your dreams. Quote 16. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will. Vince Lombardi. This quote embodies the essence of persistence in our lives. Success doesn't always stem from physical strength or knowledge. It often arises from the unwavering will to keep going, to keep trying, despite the numerous hurdles that life may throw at us. It's this will, this persistence, that separates the successful from the rest. It's a testament to the power of human spirit, a testament to our ability to persevere in the face of adversity. So, remember this quote and let it inspire you to persist, to keep moving forward no matter what. Quote 17. Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. Joyce Meyer. This quote encapsulates the essence of patience in our lives. It's not about idle waiting, but how we maintain a positive mindset during that wait. Life often presents us with situations that require patience. It could be waiting for a desired outcome or for a difficult phase to pass. The key is to keep a good attitude, to remain hopeful and optimistic. This kind of patience is what helps us grow, helps us evolve. It's a testament to our mental strength, a testament to our ability to remain calm and composed in the face of uncertainty. So, remember this quote and let it inspire you to be patient, to maintain a good attitude no matter what. Quote 18. The only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've come. Anonymous. This quote is a profound reminder that our past should serve as a measure of our growth, not a tether that holds us back. In life, we often make the mistake of dwelling on our past failures or setbacks, but this quote encourages us to instead focus on how much we've grown from those experiences. It's about appreciating the journey and the lessons learned. It's about understanding that every setback, every failure is an opportunity for growth. So remember this quote and let it inspire you to always look back with a sense of pride and accomplishment, not regret. Quote 19. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old but on building the new. Socrates. This quote encapsulates the essence of positive change and progress. Often we get stuck in the past, caught in the trap of resisting change and holding on to old ways. However, this quote urges us to channel our energy into creating new experiences, building new habits, and shaping a new future. It's about embracing the process of change as an opportunity to progress and evolve. So, remember this quote and let it inspire you to focus on building the new, rather than fighting the old. Quote 20. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. This profound quote reminds us that even in the midst of the most challenging situations, there are opportunities to be found. Life is often filled with obstacles and difficulties, but it's through overcoming these challenges that we discover new paths, acquire new skills, and grow as individuals. This quote encourages us to view difficulties not as setbacks, but as stepping stones to new opportunities. So, remember this quote and let it inspire you to see opportunities even within the difficulty.